Hello and welcome back to my channel. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Don't forget to click that bell icon and subscribe to future videos so you don't miss any updates on some of the species that I've got that you enjoy watching. Lucy's on the camera.
Hello.
And I've got an unboxing, but first time, it's not from the spider shop this time because they didn't have any of these. I probably would have got them from them, but it's from Bugnuts. I'll put it on the screen there. So I've not ordered from them before. I did have a look and they had a few things that I actually like and a few bigger things and bits and pieces, but I thought, no, just get the one item just to go in here. I have had it before on the channel and I managed to keep it alive for quite some time, 3 years. And I heard that a lot of people can't really keep it, they struggle to keep it, but we'll go into that in a minute and I'll tell you how once we open this up. So let's get straight into this. As per usual on my channel, cut the knife away to my body. I don't know what I always do that. There you go, cut away. Make sure you pick a blunt knife so that it doesn't open the box. Right, so first time ordering from these. I think it's just an invoice.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Brilliant. Alright, box within a box. It's great packing. Don't know if they put a heat pack in there just because it's been quite warm.
Don't need it this time of year, do you?
I don't know, but this species can handle quite a lot warmer, so there's nothing else in that. Get rid of that one. Cut away. Cut away. Right. Straight through. Right, let's just get rid of these packing peanuts. Oh, there it is. Okay. Huh? Oh, I was going to say.
Did you read a different label?
Yeah, look, it says that on there.
Yeah.
Samopius aminia, sun tiger. That's not what I've ordered, but the label is on the other side. So you've got a little trusty pipette, but I've got other little bits and pieces that I use. Just make sure there's nothing else in there. No heat pack in that, so it has been warm, so it should be okay. Let's get it rehoused. I've got a catch cup just in case, because what I've got in here is Galodes granti, subadult adult camel spider. And as I said before, I've had these on the channel. I had an adult female that I had from a subadult, and a lot of people struggle to keep these in the hobby. And I've done a lot of research and a lot of trial and error myself on keeping them. I kept her on substrate, I kept her on sand, and I had to change depending on what she wanted to do. Sometimes she wanted to burrow, so then I put her in the substrate and she stayed in there for months.
She loved the substrate,
Then she
didn't
come out, yeah, she did. Then she come out on the top and never went in the substrate, so I put her on sand and she seemed to have fun, like moving the sand around. And then the other thing I notice is people feed them too much. With a camel spider, once they get to a certain size, you don't need to feed them every week. So overfeeding can cause them issues and they can die. Also water as well. I'm going to put a little water dish in this one just for the start, but they do not really need water. They get it from their prey. Or what I found is where they're from in the desert, they're nocturnal, so they would come out and the morning dew before they go back in, they would sit still and it would go over them. And if they need moisture, they can get it that way, trickling down. So it's always a good way not to overfeed with these. And there's a bit of a misconception with these. You see some pictures like this, where they're like this big and they're not that big. They only grow to about a couple of inches. But the one misconception that is true is how fast they run. Right, so with the speed of these, they can be quite slow at the minute, but they can run up to, I think, 10 miles per hour they've been clocked at, which is, I think, 16 kilometers an hour, 18 kilometers an hour, something like that, which is very, very fast. So they're not venomous, but they do have two separate jaws that they can munch away. So they can bite, but there's no danger with these. I just don't want them falling. So let's just get this one out and see if we can get it in, and I can get it into a spot in my cabin where it's nice and warm, and then hopefully it'll settle and hopefully burrow in, and then I'll give you a further update. So let's get straight into this one. Let's see if it's going to be lightning fast. Yeah, just give me a sec.
You need to readjust your eyes.
I can't see, yeah. Right, if I get said tongs, just in case it's a bit feisty. Let's remove that.
Where are you hiding?
Wow. I know the size of an adult female because I had one, so... Oh.
It's died. Oh, he's dead.
Okay, so after a little bit of a scare, there was no heat pack in the package, so it's obviously a bit colder down here in our way, so it's less than 20 degrees. So they go quite slow and dormant, but a little trick, if you pull one of the legs slightly, like not just pull it, but if you grab hold of one of the legs and just pull it back slightly and be softly, if it retracts back itself, the animal's still alive. Because they've got an exoskeleton on the outside, if they're dead, you pull the leg out, it will stay where it is. So that's a little tip. And if it does that, then you just put it on your hand, and then the warmth from your hand should just warm it up. You can see it's moving.
So could he still possibly, like, perish?
There you go, look.
Oh, okay.
It's going into
That's
threat.
better.
No, it just needed to warm up.
Okay.
It was freezing cold. They can go quite dormant, these. And with these as well, the camel spiders, if you look, you can actually see them breathe. And obviously you don't look at the face, you look at the body.
Yeah, up and down.
And you can see it breathing in and out. I've had them before, and the one I had, she was absolutely gigantic.
She was about 5
She
times
was
that size,
like,
wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, if you can see, she was about here to there.
Yeah.
She was huge. And still a very, very good species, exactly the same as one I had before. And also a little note, if you see these two front legs, they have slight appendages on these legs. I'll put some footage up on the screen now just so you can see what I'm on about. They have little suckers on the front which they can actually stick to the prey to bring the prey into their jaws, and a lot of people didn't notice that before as well. So
That's cool.
now see if you can spot that in real time. So you can see it's grabbing the prey item, but it uses its front two legs. Let's slow it down. You can see there it sticks, tries to get it onto the body, jaws wide open, and then it'll pull it in, and then it will use its mandibles to obviously tear it apart. So I've done a little enclosure like this. I've done it with some dry substrate, so it's a little bit of peat moss as well in it, so it's got a bit of consistency, just so we can see if they want to dig around. So see if I can... Oh, it's trying to bite me there. Had a little nibble. See if I can move this one in. Come on, bud. Oh. It's still very docile at the minute. Let's get that off its leg. It should want to find darkness.
He's quite clumsy, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh no, bud. There we go. Got it off.
Oh, well done.
Get that cotton wool off.
All the hairs on his
And now I'm
legs,
gonna
the sensors.
let you have a quick look, but then we're going to get this one housed.
The hairs are so long, aren't they?
Yeah. Come on, bud. In you go.
I never noticed how long their hairs on their legs were before.
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't have great eyesight, these.
he's really cute. Little fella. We'll get you nice and warm.
So hopefully this one will warm up and it won't perish
Oh, I hope so.
in the next couple of days. So I'm hoping so. So it's good that it's moving around. I think I've got it out and give it a bit of warmth on my hand, which was brilliant. Now you can see it exploring. If it finds the cave, it will go under. Look.
Yeah, do you want to take that?
There we go.
Aww.
And there you have it. So it's found the cave. So I'm going to put it in a spot of the cabin where it's 30 degrees. And it will absolutely love it. It should be fine in the next hour or two once it's warmed up. And it will start digging around. So I'm just going to put it back in now.